So for a lot of us Nintendo Switch owners out there, there seems to be a pretty significant dry spell right now in terms of Nintendo's first-party content. And this is all being emboldened by the fact that it's been kind of radio silent on Nintendo's end regarding any sort of Nintendo Direct coming out anytime soon. So to help with this dry spell, I'm going to list 5 great games on the eShop that are sure to give you a good time. And if you stick around, I'll even explain how one of you lucky viewers can potentially get all of these games for free. So without further ado, let's get started.
Okay.
Starting this list off with one of the more well-known titles is Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. And if you're looking to get your Star Wars fix, Jedi Knight 2 is a great budget title offering really solid lightsaber fighting mechanics along with an engaging story. Originally released in the early 2000s, this game definitely has some signs of aging throughout, but for $10, this is a great must-have title, I think, for your Switch catalog. Next, we have 1980X. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. That's pretty much what everyone has been pronouncing it that I've seen online. So I'm going to go with it. I did a rough review on this maybe a week or two ago, and I was incredibly sick. But this game is really cool and deserves a lot of attention in my opinion. It's a simple game, pretty straightforward. It has you play multiple genres of 1980s-esque arcade games, and it's all intersected with some awesome pixel art cutscenes. And it's those cutscenes that sort of drive the story forward as you're playing these different arcade games. It's a very short title, like 3 hours tops. So the fact that its base price is $10, that might be a little steep for some of you out there, but for me personally, 1980X offered a very fresh and unique experience, and to me, it was very much worth the cost, and with hints of a sequel happening, I'm definitely looking forward to the next one, and I definitely think this one is worth checking out. Okay, so this next title I discovered by complete accident, but I am super glad that I did. Roomba First Blood is an awesome little indie game that basically meshes the idea of Brave Little Toaster and Home Alone into one, except if Home Alone was a bit more bloody and involved a sentient Roomba. Basically, the premise of the game is you have to sneakily stop burglars from stealing your human's stuff by hacking all the smart devices in the house to attack them, and then basically clean up as much of the carnage left over as possible before the time runs out. It's a hilariously simple yet challenging game, and it's totally worth the $5 asking price. And I could be wrong, but at the time of recording this video, I believe there is a sale going on for that game, making it even cheaper than the original $5. So definitely recommend getting that. It's great. Venturing a little further down the rabbit hole of weird, quirky little indie games is Speed Dating for Ghosts. Speed Dating for Ghosts is basically just a dialogue tree game, and the game has you playing as a ghost, and you have decided to attend a speed dating event for other ghosts. I don't really want to spoil too much of it because I think this is one of those games where kind of going in with a fresh experience is kind of the whole fun of it. You basically just talk to these different ghosts and poltergeists or whatever you classify them as, and you learn more about them and maybe potentially try to solve their problems or find out how they died, that sort of thing. And yeah, without going into too much detail, it's a very interesting, unique game, and it can be both quite funny but also quite heartbreaking at the same time. If you're looking for something unique and just a cool, straightforward, dialogue-heavy experience, this is definitely something that you might want to try. Then last on the list, we have The Town of Light. I'm not going to lie to you, this might not be for everyone, but I think if you like these types of games, or if you're looking for a different experience, then this game will definitely be for you. You play as a 16-year-old girl named Renee, and she's basically just trying to learn more about her past. The game's categorized as adventure, although it is a walking sim. It does have a solid story, in my opinion, and it's very interesting. It's very eerie, and it's kind of psychological horror. Playing it on the Switch kind of gives me a 90s PC vibe to it, for better or worse. The port isn't the most solid. I know that it runs a lot better on PC and other consoles that it's available for. The resolution is toned pretty heavily down. If that sort of thing doesn't bother you, and you're looking for some sort of psychological thriller-esque type game with a pretty good story, then The Town of Light might be a game worth picking up. But yeah, those are 5 good eShop games that I recommend to kind of fill the void while we're waiting for some bigger stuff to come out. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, how one of you lucky viewers could get all of these games potentially for free. We, as a channel, have recently crossed our first huge milestone of 100 subscribers. Huge deal for us personally, and we are very thankful and very grateful to all of you who have shown love and support for this channel so far. And we just want to do something small as a way to show appreciation and give back to the community. So to celebrate our milestone of 100 subscribers, we are going to be giving away a $50 Nintendo eShop gift card. You can use the gift card to buy all the games on this list in the video, or just simply use it to buy whatever you want for yourself. We will be running the contest through Gleam, and it will last for 2 weeks, starting on the day that this video uploads. Apologies to those of you outside of the US, but for this specific contest, mostly due to our lack of knowledge with rules and regulations outside of the US, this is only going to apply for people who live in the United States. So I apologize for that, but US residents only for this specific contest. And we do intend on doing other giveaways in the future, and definitely want to include others outside of the US, but apologies again for this specific giveaway. We're only including residents in the US. So yeah, if that's something you want to try and win, go ahead and click on the link in the description down below. Follow the instructions, and in 2 weeks we will announce the winner of the $50 gift card. But that about does it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again so much for checking out the video and checking out the channel. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It is honestly the best way right now that you can support a small channel like us, because it helps feed our video into the YouTube algorithm and promotes the video to more people. If you like this type of content, do consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell to stay up to date on all the content that we are making. We upload videos every Monday and Friday, and on rare occasions we do gameplay videos on Wednesdays when we have time to do so. But that's seriously enough rambling out of me. Thank you again so much for watching. My name is Blake, and for all things tech, games, movies, and other nerdy things in between, be sure to subscribe to Digital Cynics. Have a good one, everyone.